What's up, y'all? I'm Damn Desto, the owner of Them Damn Rugs. I should have had the handle on here, but you can follow me on Instagram at Damn Desto DAAMN Desto with three O's, and my rug page at Them Damn Rugs. Them Damn Rugs. Damn spelled DAAMN. Let's go.
Eh. Well, yeah, my name is Rara, aka Rara the Unique Voice, aka the shit. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all. But yeah, y'all can find me everywhere at Rara the Unique Voice. Um, I am who I am unapologetically. I'm just, that fly chick.
Period. Y'all, we're gonna jump right into today's episode, man. We got some stuff that we want to hit on in a short amount of time. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this. Whoever wanna respond first, you can respond first, and then we'll just, bounce off of each other. So is, uh sometimes it seemed like, from the old school, you got like the dyke, the stud, the baby stud, what I'm saying? They always want to put a title on some shit when sometimes you ain't got no title. Because for me, like, I don't really consider myself a stud. I'm really a girl in a lot of ways that people don't understand. But because I dress masculine, people just automatically, bunch me in that group. So, what's y'all thoughts on that? And how do you like stand up for yourself, for lack of better words?
I go first. Okay, so I ain't gonna lie. So for a long time, I used to be like a little ashamed of how girly I was. 'Cause I was real feminine. I was raised in a house with a bunch of girls. Mama got 5 kids, 3 girls. All my family is women. It's a lot of women. So I used to
Mm-hmm.
gravitate towards those stereotypes because I wanted to fit in a. I wanted to fit in a box. I wanted the girls that I liked to look at me and like me. Because the girls that I liked those titles and those labels. So I fell into that. But as I got older, I stopped defining myself by the stereotypes that other people had for people that look like me, and just kind of became comfortable in my skin. So now, I mean, you could call me a stud, you could call me whatever, just don't call me collect, baby. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. I'm Desto. Just when you see me, I'm Desto. Let's just whatever you label it as. I get a lot of people who say like, oh, they don't consider me a stud because of how feminine I am. That's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever floats your boat. But,
I'm
I know
still
who
a
I
girl.
am.
Look, you
I'm
gotta
still a
tell
girl.
their ass like
Yeah,
I'm still a girl.
I'm just a girl, okay? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm just a girl. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's I seen that TikTok when you did that turnaround, you were just like, I was like, okay. I was like, you better. Nah, but shit, as far as me, anybody who know Rara don't give a flying you know what I'm saying? Very much masculine presenting, but I'm very much in tune my femininity, at the same time. Like I do it all, you know what I'm saying? Like Deso said, I used to be like ashamed of who I am because I really didn't understand what I was. I feel like I'm considered as a gender fluid person. um, like literally, I feel like I'm him sometimes, like I'm that nigga, and then at other times I'm like, nigga, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I'm her. So I actually do what I want to do, how I feel, what I feel, and unapologetically to anybody's feelings. But I think majority of the time I just I'm androgynous, so I might get called a stud sometimes, and then I really personally don't like being called a stud because I am gender fluid. But I mean, I am, I can't help how I look, how I dress, you know what I'm saying, how I sound, how I present myself, how I am. So it is what it is at the end of the day.
I
Why it
want
was
to give you
important
a.
for me to go ahead, my bad.
I was gonna say, I just want to apply rah for like just living on her truth. It says a lot about, and I was telling one of my homegirls this, because she lives this like not the same way as in like gender fluid, but I mean the same way as fluid in who she is in both areas. And I think it's a lot in different areas of her life. And I think it's a lot of people who don't realize the strength of someone who can operate in their duality. Like you can be both people, both versions of you and people can look at you and see both versions of you. A lot of people can't do that. And so
Right.
just apply to you because a lot of people, and then a lot of people be scared. You know what I'm saying? You know how many, it's probably a lot of stuff women out here who want to do the same thing, but they scared because they like, oh, I gotta fit.
Mm-hmm.
I I gotta fit in this box
Yep.
that
Hmm.
I made for
Yep.
myself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I get
Nah,
that a
that I
lot
was
too.
literally gonna say that. Like, it was important for me to have Ra on the show just because of that. Like, when I first met her, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, man, this girl confused as hell. She confusing me. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's going on. Like, one minute I see her, she got the tight pants on. She the next day she sagging with the J's on. I was confused for a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the more I got to know her, I'm like, man, this my dog right here. Like, I fuck with her for real the long way, cause like she don't care. She don't whatever she wake up in the morning feeling like, and she feel like she that girl that morning. Hey, that's how she
That's what
stepping. If
that's
she
how she
feel like
walk
she
out.
that guy,
Yeah.
I'm
that's how she
hurt. I'm
stepping.
telling you.
Watching her really made me realize, like, I so early on when I first met her, like I used to see her in the club a lot because she a performer. You feel me? So like that's how I kind of met her or whatever. And so I'm just watching how people interact with her, and this be like I might see her the week before, and people just they treat her accordingly. You feel me? Is no whatever. And then I see her the next week. It's the same thing, but a different group of people. It might be the same people or it might be different people, but it's the same thing. And it started making me realize, like, damn, like she really get to be herself and people still love her and fuck with her. And they not judging her. They not, what I'm saying? From what I seen, wasn't nobody whisper about her, talking about her. Nobody ever came up to me like, you see this shit? You feel me? Like it was never that. So it started making me think like, dang, like it's okay to like live in your femininity and still be who you are. You feel me? Because like you ain't about to catch me in no dress or nothing. But I'm living it. All year I've been saying like I'm living in my soft girl era because like
Right? I mean,
I'm
cause
still a
why
girl. You
not? We
Yeah.
feel me? At the
women.
end of the day, you feel me?
We
Like
women, we're
Yeah.
not men, and see that's what people fail to realize. And I get this a lot more than you guys think. I get women studs in my inbox and they just be like, I applaud you for being who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate for being, I wish I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I be having, how them studs, they be having their feminine ways to the T, but they're so lost in the sauce, I gotta be this hard nigga, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. But in reality, nigga, it's a lot of soft, what I'm saying, soft studs out there. But, at the end of the day, I just be true to who I am. And I used to be embarrassed about it, but as I, really early on, I'm just like, wow, this is you. Living your truth.
Yeah, I think the other part, just talking about like the embarrassment of like that, and I feel like of the feeling more feminine. I feel like it also came from me from outside people who didn't understand the lesbian community, and it would come like I would have like straight women who know nothing about the community, and they would see how I dress and they be like, "You too girly to be a stud," and that would just like
yep,
not how you gonna tell me that I'm too girly to be who I said I am? Like that's who I said I am. Or I had a phase where I used to wear like 3 years ago. I used to wear lashes. I used to be like, I'm a pretty. You know what I'm saying? And again, I would get so I would get both sides. Like I get some girls like I even get studs trying to holler at me like, oh you so pretty, and then I get friends be like you fine, but I can't do the and so
Hmm.
that made me I'm like damn them the girls them the girls you know what I'm saying so.
right, right,
So I feel like a lot of it came from like people outside of this lane, people that not in my lane telling me how to drive in my lane. And I just got to a point I'm like, you don't even know where this road leads to. So
right,
for me to be over here just listening to you and considering how you take me or how you perceive me and then adjusting myself to fit in that box, now I just had to, what I'm saying, I had to stop. So one thing I stopped allowing myself around people who make it seem like I have to be one way. Like I always tell people, I don't hang with rigid boxed in like studs, like all that. Like I can't, like I don't hang with them type of women. Like kudo, if you that type of woman, hey, do your thing. But I can't hang with them type of women because I'm gonna be a girl every time, and
right.
I'm gonna probably irritate you because I'm gonna be too girly.
Period. For me, I grew up with brothers. You feel me? Like my biological brothers and then my non-biological brothers. And so for me, it was weird to act like a girl because I was always around guys. You feel me? And that's just it was not comfortable for them. Now I would say in our older age, especially with my big brother, like I he allows me to be a girl. He gonna still open my door, all of that. You feel me? Like even not even my just my biological brother. I tell this to people all the time. Like, I'm not hanging around no dude that won't treat me like a girl at the end of the day. They gonna crack their jokes, they gonna call me a dyke bush, all of that. You feel me? Like that's just
Mhm.
how we talk. But at the end of the day, they gonna pump my gas, they gonna stand outside if it's nighttime. They you know what I'm saying? They gonna do all of that. You feel me? They gonna open the door for me when I go to the store. The whole if we go into the store together, the whole nine. And like I wouldn't want to have it no other way, honestly. Like it was a time though where I thought that was weird. I'm like, nah, don't do that. Like treat me like one of the fellas. And it took a lot of growing up to realize like actually I don't want to be treated like one of the fellas. Actually, I'm perfectly fine with being treated like a girl. And not just from guys, from girls too. Like girls have this notion about, masculine women or whatever you want to call it. Like we don't want to be serenaded or taken care of or
Mhm.
and that's just not the truth. You know what I learned about myself late in the last like month or so? I
Mm.
like getting flowers. Like my
Me
cousin bought me
too.
some flowers, bro. It made me feel like the whole world just opened up. And then when I got sick, one of my clients bought me some roses, and I you could smack the smile off my face. You feel me? It made me realize, like, damn, I like getting flowers. You feel me? Whereas before, I might have felt like that was a little gay. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. One of my brothers that called me when I got out the hospital, he like, is it gay to send you flowers? Cause like I was talking to my wife and we didn't know if we would offend you if we sent you flowers, and all I could do was laugh because it was like, actually, no, I would love some flowers, but I can understand why you would think that might be gay to send me flowers. You feel me? So just listening to people talk about having gay friends or being around gay people and the stereotypes that come with that from the out, like you said, that stuff from the outside world. When they not living the life, it make you gotta kind of giggle, make you kind of chuckle because it'd be like, damn, like they really don't know what's going on in our lives for real. You feel me? And a lot of that is our fault because we don't speak up for ourselves. You feel me? Like,
I
I,
do.
well,
I'm a
I ain't gonna
speak.
lie. I just
I
started
do.
learning how to speak up for myself. You feel me?
You
Like,
better,
I ain't
you
gonna lie
better
to
talk.
you.
Better
Especially
talk
when it
that
comes
too.
to the person I'm talking to or dating. I used to have a
Yeah.
hard time telling people, like, no, actually, I want to cuddle. Actually, you can be the big spoon today. Actually, you feel me? Like,
I
actually,
love being a little spoon. That's my
I
thing,
wanna
baby.
I wanna hug this morning. And
I'm a
you feel
passenger
me? Like,
princess. I'm the little spoon. All of the above. Bitch. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
See,
You can
that's why.
drive.
That's why I'm so happy I can live in my truth, cause I ain't got no problem asking for none of that. None of that.
Yeah. Hope you was just talking about something. You was like, you realize you like flowers. I realized I like to be told I'm pretty. Like at first, when girls used to tell me I'm pretty, I used to be like,
it was
I
weird.
don't know how to I don't know how to take it because I'm man
Yeah,
presenting. Now
yeah.
people come girl be like, tell me more.
Tell me
I'm
one
pre-
more time. Say it again.
how pretty am I on a scale of 1 to 10? Like
On
what we
a
talking
scale of one
about?
to
Tell
ten,
me
it's
how tell me how
Yeah.
beautiful. I love it. Tell me how pretty I am. I recently realized that I like that. I like women who look at me and don't be like, "Oh, you handsome." They view me. They see me as the one is the beautiful woman I am, not this, not looking at me for the masculine qualities that I have. Like you know what I'm saying?
no, I definitely I overstand. I overstand that for real, for real. And what make it even funnier for me is I want to know why is it so hard for us to accept that? Like, do you think that's something that happened in your life, or you think it's just the outside world uh that kind of took over your way of thinking on how you supposed to be treated or dealt with?
The first thing when I first came out, like ever to my mama, and she realized like what part I played in the relationship. The first thing she told me, she was like, you got to take care of the woman you with or whatever. And that kind of instantly, mind you, I was like 13, 12, 13 when I came out. So from 12 to 13, that's kind of how my mindset was. Like as soon as I came, my mama told me like, you got to take care of whoever you with. And so that's kind of how I kind of moved. Like I got to do that. That's just kind of how it was, and it just felt like anything that was feminine, it felt unnatural. Like it felt uncomfortable. So it kind of even made you push into it more like dress is uncomfortable, like this uncomfortable, hair, weave, nails uncomfortable. It just made me like and so I feel like part of it is just really like natural feelings, because that's naturally like how I felt about it. Like nobody said nothing to make me, like, people used to love when I got dressed up. Nobody made it said anything to make me feel like, but it's just kind of naturally like how I felt, in those moments. It took me getting comfortable with myself, um in my femininity, and in both masculine and feminine energy, uh to be okay and to be comfortable. I feel like, another thing I want to bring up, this is this notion that people have that masculine presenting women want to be men. I'm like, who
Right,
said
Close
that?
your
Like,
ass.
who?
right.
Ain't nobody never say nothing like that. Listen. That's a great question, and I feel like can't none of us answer that because we all confused ourselves. Like I don't. I tell people all the time, like I love being a girl. Nobody never told just because you don't. I don't want to wear a skirt. Don't mean that I don't love being a girl. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of feminine women out here that don't wear skirts. Y'all
Yeah.
don't say it to them though. Like, why do you say it to me? Because I wear a lower haircut and I don't. You know, feel like I'm perfectly fine with being a girl. Like, I don't plan on getting the transition. I don't plan on getting the surgery. I don't plan on cutting nothing off or adding nothing on. Like, I'm perfectly fine with who I am right now today. You feel me? Like, I don't. But there's a lot of people you can say that to and they still won't believe you. That's the crazy part. Like, they.
You know what they always bring it back to is just the gender roles that we have also put in our
Mm-hmm.
relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Because we in the lesbian relationships is now, oh, I the one with the cut, I'm the one who's taking out the trash. I'm the one who's opening doors. I'm the one who's playing in this role. And so again, to the outside people looking in who don't know nothing that's going on, they're like, oh, she want to be a man. She's the man in a relationship. Like,
Nah, it's just because we the masculine presenting one, we're the ones, you know what I'm saying? Just because we doing that for our women. See, that's the thing about women, masculine presenting women. We like to take care of our women. We like to take care of our women, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just because we want to make sure our women feel good, and y'all can't really, most dudes don't do that. Like a lot of them don't. We do above and beyond. We don't want to be no guy just because we go above and beyond to make our woman feel good. That pisses me off too. But on another hand, it's a lot of them that want to be niggas. It's a lot of them that won't. So they take. It's like one bad apple makes it all bad. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm.
they are. It's like just like Hope said. Is it because of what the world says? Because of what society is saying? Yeah. Because one bad apple makes it bad for all of us. That's what comes again. That's what boils down to being true to yourself, and who gives a shit on how what the next person think.
I
That's
will
the
say, I will say though, I feel like right now it's a shift in that mindset because of social media. Because people that are like us, the more feminine of the man's presenting women, those of us who are like, hey, I'm a girl. We're very loud on social
Mhm.
media. And I
You know
see
who I
it's
love right now?
uh,
That T girl.
oh
She's a
yes,
trailblazer. She's a
yes,
trailblazer because
yes,
she's showing people like, hey, yes, I'm that nigga, but I'm still that girl too. You feel me? And I love
yeah,
that. I love
yes.
that for us, to tell you the truth. Like, yeah, no, 100%, 100%. So I got a question.
Mm.
How do you how do you take that to your relationship? Like when you courting or when you dating a woman, how do you tell her that? You feel me? Like how do you tell her like, hey, I'm still a girl. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take the trash out. I'm gonna do all of that, but I'm still a girl. You feel me? Like I want to be held at night. I want to be the little spoon. I want you to come wrap your arms around me, buy me some flowers. You feel me? Because most women don't think that that's their role to do. You feel me?
It's not really
So
a conversation for me. It's more just like how I act. Like you'll tell how I talk, like how I talk, my mannerisms. I do this for real. This is not just a joke. I do this for real. I'm talking like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking, I really talk with my hands. I'm really like, prissy. Like I'm really prissy. Like one of the dudes, one of my friends told me they was like, this so you certified you real sassy, real sassy, real sassy. So I don't have to have that conversation because when a girl meet me, we having a conversation, she gonna see how I'm dressed. I'm a throw a game, but like when we just, I'm just, she gonna be like, oh, yes, it's giving. Open my door. It is. It is. It is. It's giving. Buy me a drink. It is. It is as it should. Thank you.
It's giving that.
Hmm.
Man,
Oh
shit.
my God. Oh,
Like
okay,
that.
Rodney. What's your answer? That's
Shit.
funny.
Man, well, I don't have to say anything neither. I mean, y'all know. Yeah, a girl might meet me in a dress. You know what I'm saying? She might meet me in a dress. She might, if she meet me masculine presented, soon as she start talking to me, she gonna see I got my nails done. She gonna see that I'm a feminine woman, I'm a woman. And then, you know, I speak my mind. I'm telling you, this is what I want. I like flowers. I want you to hold me. I want this. I'm telling you this. I literally speak what's on my mind. No, no giving. Like anything I want, I just speak it. I've always. Sometimes it gets me in trouble because sometimes I don't know how to just be like, shh. But I'm speaking exactly what's on my mind all the time,
Mm. See, I
and
okay.
I'm that sassy too.
Hmm.
Maybe
Cause
because I'm
what?
not sassy enough. I'm really not sassy. I'm very girly in a lot of ways, but I'm not sassy. I'm emotionally a girl. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors, I'm a girl. But I'm not very sassy. It's not that I'm very mannish either, because I'm not, besides the way I dress. But I'm just not sassy. So for me, I have to literally have this conversation. But okay, let me go a little deeper before I answer the question though.
Yeah, you ain't sassy at all.
At all, you feel me? But it's not on purpose. It's just that I just don't have those mannerisms. You feel me? Like I just don't like
But again, like it goes to you saying you was raised around brothers. I was raised around women. These mannerisms come from like my mama, my
being raised
sisters.
around my brothers though came later on in life. There's only women. There's very minimum men in my family. Like
Mm-hmm.
for every man, there are 20 women. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So that was later on in life. Whereas I guess, my teenagers, 16, 17, 18 on up. I wasn't sassy before that though either. Like when
Mm-hmm.
I came out, niggas already knew I was gay. Like it wasn't a question. It was like, what was you waiting on to say? We was waiting on you to say something. You feel me? Like I never been a girl. Like I've never been a girl in that sense. So my thing is, uh, okay, have y'all ever dealt with a touch me not? Let me ask this question first.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Hell
Have you ever
no.
been a touch me not?
Mm-mm.
Hell no.
So y'all just go into the relationship like
You better touch me. If you don't touch me, I don't want to talk to you. You understand?
So what are we
You
doing
better
here?
touch me. I am a woman. I want to be touched. I want to be loved on.
Good part. Like
What?
I don't come into a situation and look at you.
You better touch me
Like I'm
good
not I'm
too.
not one of them. I'm not one of them. I tell and I make it known real quick. I'm like, look, I'm not one of them. So if you're not trying to be one of those, then you can,
oh
we don't
my
need to
God, I
be.
You better
cannot
touch
with
me
y'all
good
today.
too. On my mama.
Oh,
I
my
need
mama is crazy.
what?
Oh
On what?
Lord.
Touch me good,
Okay,
woman.
well, that's not how I thought that conversation was gonna go. Okay. Um, well, as somebody, I guess in this boat by myself, I guess I'm just gonna have to drown by myself then.
Yeah,
No, but
we got the life raft for you. We got you.
Hey,
Hold
look.
on.
Well, you gonna have to swing them hits one time real quick, so you ain't gotta ask. You just gotta swing it one time.
I don't even know how somebody gonna have to teach me. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like I just listen, even when I was, because my mom is a minister, so I grew up in the church. So I grew up wearing skirts, shirt, and the heels. I could, I was the kid. Soon as church let out, I'm taking that wig off in the car with my braids on. Then I'm just like, I'm not. I just never been that. I don't know how to walk in heels. I never could. Even when I was tiny, I couldn't walk in heels. Like I'm just not. I don't know what it is. I don't have those qualities about me to even pretend to. You know what I'm saying? Be that
Yeah,
feminine. You feel me? Like, I just
But
don't.
I
And
feel but I feel like I don't like that type of stuff either. And that has nothing to do with being feminine. That's just dress preferences. That's just how you
yeah.
prefer to dress. Cause I'm not, baby, I'm not putting no heels and I can't do all of that. My hair
no,
used
I'm
to,
just
No,
saying
you
as
know what I'm
far
saying?
as
Like,
like you know how if you was to dress up like a girl, you have more feminine energy about you. Like, right,
You
when you
do.
dress like a girl, you definitely got that
You
more
do.
girl
I'm
in you.
telling
You feel
you,
me?
people
I
be
don't got
laughing
that.
at me. Cause when I put them heels on and I put that dress on, whatever I do, I'm telling you, I go from that nigga to I am her. Bitch. Look, I'm holding my purse. I'm
I
holding my
never
purse
had that
right.
before.
And look, look, I am walking. I am wiping my mouth like this. I'm wiping my makeup. I'm totally changed.
I know.
it's
I
a
done seen
it's
you in
a
action.
it's the same me, but it's a new me. Hold on,
It's a
I done
whole
seen her
new
in
come at
action.
me
That's why I know
different.
she ain't lying. Like she telling the truth. Like
me.
I seen no homo. I seen Rod walk in the club. 20 niggas heads turned. I said, what the fuck is going on around here? What
Like
is
what?
going? Mind you, the day before, we did a photo shoot or something for Young Sir nigga. She came out swaggy than a mother. I said, bruh, this is I gotta take a lesson or five because I don't know what's going on right now.
I'm
I don't know.
confused.
Like, I'm not saying the clothes and all of that stuff. I'm just saying, like, I haven't found nothing to put me in that type of feminine energy to make me just be like, oh my God, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
Shit, you
flowers.
better
You
use that
said
mouth. You better tell them. You better tell them. Shit, mama told me, look, closed mouth don't get fed. I'm telling you right now, we equal. I'm a girl. I ain't
I'm a
a touch
girl.
me not.
I'm a girl, Diamond.
You feel? I ain't a touch me now. I'm letting you know this right now. Shit, I want some loving. God damn it. I want some loving.
Simple as
Shit.
that. Simple
I
as that. If you
mean,
don't get that,
I
then I
guess
don't know what to tell you.
don't complicate shit. Make it easy, I guess. Shit. I don't know. For me, it's just I don't know if I'd be too far in my head or really because I usually feel like I don't care about what people think, but when I think about it, actually I do care about what
I
people think.
can't
I
probably.
guess
I care a lot. I can't
actually I
tell.
care a lot, and I think that might be the problem. You feel me? Like I think I need to face the reality of actually I do care. You feel me? Like I listen. First of all, y'all fucked me up. I wasn't ready for these answers. I just knew.
Yeah, one or else. You just knew it. Somebody out here
I
with
just okay.
nah, nah.
I did not think I was gonna be in this boat by myself. Y'all ain't shit. I just
You
want
by
y'all to know that.
yourself.
It's
You
just
by
know.
Yeah, but
yourself.
So
they
y'all
throw you a
just
life,
so
bro.
in y'all relationships, it's just known. Like y'all just like y'all have no. It don't make you feel like, and this just for lack of better words, like it don't make you feel like less of a man.
Hell no.
Nah, what the fuck? No.
Hell no.
No, ma'am. Cause one, I was never a man to begin with. Let's start there. I was
And
never trying
when
to
I'm
be.
done, and when I'm done, you gonna make me them tacos. You know my
Right,
mom.
come on now. I was
You gonna make me
never a
them
man to begin
tacos?
with. Let's start there.
Shit.
Let's start there.
Mm.
What?
Two, I feel like, and if we talk about the masculine energy, I feel like if I'm taking the trash out and I'm opening the doors,
Feel me? I need
yeah,
some payment.
shit, huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
payment.
when you put it
I
like
need
that,
at least you
it
can do
makes
is,
sense.
you know what I'm saying, meet me in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? Real good.
So,
That's
what do
just
you
me.
do when women approach you and they don't be on that type of time? Like, do you check them for that? Do you just let it
I
slide
mean,
by the
it's just
wayside?
preference. It's just preferences. Hey, baby, look, we probably not going. All I can do is talk with you, baby. All I got is conversation for you, because I can't. I'm not doing that, and you not doing that. And so at that point, we just talking. We having good conversation. In that case, we can be friends. This is a
I ain't gonna lie
friendship.
to you. I've never had that problem. I've never had that problem. Any woman that ever came, approached me or anything, they knew what type of day it was. When you know what I'm saying, they was feminine, but they like women.
You see,
So you know
but
what I'm saying, they like
and I.
women. They didn't like boys. They like women.
So what I'm learning is because I I get the mindset is, especially as a lesbian, like you would think like if a woman doesn't want to, and not necessarily like none of it, but like if a woman just is a pillow princess and doesn't, and is like she just don't want to give oral or something, that does not make her get not gay. She's still attracted to women. I had a whole conversation with Chat GPT about it. Like I was like no, but what I found out was that just because a woman does not may not act on the things sexually that you would want your woman to, does not see that she does not mean that like, oh, it's because she don't like women. No, she like women. She just don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just a preference thing. Now I can't say if that's who you are. I prefer not to, do that with you, but it don't take away from who she is or her if she like women or like men. So it's not that I'm not meeting lesbian women. Actually, I've encountered more women who do than I do that I have that don't. But I'm finding the issue is the way I present. I'm very sassy once you talk to me. Once you have a conversation with me, you see, oh, she's a girl. But when you just look at me, like just out, I'm outside on the street, I'm just dressing up, and I'm like, I don't know you. You think I'm mean? You think I'm unapproachable? I've been told that. I had one of my friends tell my girl that she thought that I was mean, or like I was. She thought that I was stiff. She said that girl told my girlfriend that I was stiff, but it wasn't because I'm actually stiff, just because she ain't know me. And in that setting, I'm just I look like a nigga, I'm sitting like a nigga, I'm peeping the scene. It's not
No,
that
people
I'm
tell me I'm unapproachable all the time.
yeah. So that's why when I sometimes when I meet girls, that's the persona they see. They like, oh, she got to be that. But when we get to talking, and and they like, oh, snap.
Is
Uh,
that what it is? Because I swear, like, girls just automatically assume one, like I said, I'm unapproachable, and two, I don't want to be treated like a girl. Like I literally
But
just had a
you,
conversation the
I ain't
last
gonna
couple of
lie.
weeks where like a girl like told me like I'm scared to hug you because I don't even know if you like hugs.
Damn.
damn.
Like not, and it's not a girl that I'm talking to or nothing like that. Like it was a girl at one point. I guess she had a crush on me, and she was like, I kind of just didn't even go that route because I didn't know what the outcome was gonna be because you just seemed like you just mean and unapproachable, and I'm like,
You can't help that. You the type that gonna have to speak up. You can't help
You
how you
got
look.
you
Like
yeah.
you gonna have to speak up and say what you want. Dead ass.
That's
Like
the only way. Like, cause at the end of the day, you can't 'cause just like what we saying, like we can't act extra masculine if that's not who we are. We feminine. You can't act hella feminine if that's not who you
that's not
are.
who you are.
That's not who you
You the
are.
type,
Be exactly who you are.
and you just gotta speak up and let it be known what you want, how
You
you
just have
want
to.
to be treated.
You can come into it like this. Look, baby, look. I know I do come up like a hard nigga, but like I want some flowers. Or you could be like, damn, you could throw it in there like, damn, I ain't had no flowers in a minute type shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't just feel comfortable asking, or you could be like, oh, it's cold in here. You wanna hold me? Hold me. Or I said just like this, hold me. That's me. Hold me. It's like
Damn.
hold me. Like we laying in the bed, I'll hold you, and I'll turn around, hold me. Because like she said, you gotta be vocal.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even do that. I just turn around, toot my booty up, and put the arm around. I just toot it up.
Sometimes you gotta do that too. Especially in
I,
the night when you
I'm gonna
sleep.
grab that arm and I'm gonna put it around when I'm asleep. And then come here. Come on, toot it up. Come on, lay up
listen,
on me. Cause look, that
I
feels
don't know.
good.
I I feel like I it's a lot of things that okay, though I'm a little weird. Like I dated a girl, right? She used to think like I had a girlfriend that I was going home to because if I did spend the night at her house, I wouldn't use her bathroom. Not that her house was immaculate, spotless. I just don't use everybody's bathroom. I dated a girl for 2 years who never seen me get undressed, like ever. She'll
I
tell you, she's like,
I think I think you gotta. So the first thing you
look
said
at
was I'm a
my
little.
face.
The first thing you said though was I'm a little weird. Like I think that you too gotta accept like
Who you are.
your who you are and
Mm-hmm.
your norm, because
Mm-hmm.
you automatically come I'm a little weird. Ain't shit weird about me. It's like if you like
I
what I
say
come
I'm
with
weird
or you
because they
don't.
say I'm weird. You feel me? Like I'm
Yeah, you
telling you what
can't
they telling me.
just because somebody calls me a liar does not mean a liar. I do not have to accept your truth about me. That may be the experience you had with me, but that's not who I am. I'm not weird, bitch. You just may had a weird ass experience with me. That's that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But that
I just
don't
gotta feel
identify
real
me.
comfortable with a person. Like I can't. I'm not the type of person that can just feel comfortable with everybody. Like I just, I'm, and I know that's like past trauma that I've dealt with. Like you feel me? I'm not in denial, but I guess I'm trying to figure out like how do I move past. It's so hard for me to trust. Like I said, I got a lot of brothers, so I honestly a lot of fucked up shit when it come to women in general. You feel me? Like that you just it make you think twice. Like it. because for me, I look at it like this: no woman loves you unconditionally. There's always conditions to it, and so I never want to give a woman the one up on me to be able to be like, whatever. You feel me? So
Oh, bro, I literally talked to my therapist about this,
I
and
was just
I
about to
had,
say, I swear, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I literally was just about to say, maybe you need to get you some therapy, nigga. I ain't gonna
bro,
lie.
yeah,
I
like
swear to God, nigga. I was just like, the way shit is, nigga, you need to get you some, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing
because
wrong with it.
yeah, because you just said that like I feel like everybody ain't no woman gonna love you unconditionally. It's always conditions. That when I talked to my therapist about that too, because I was like, man, every time I love something, it's always conditions. And she, you know what she said? She said, "Do you think that you're worthy of unconditional love? If someone gave you unconditional love, what would you do with it? Do you even know how to recognize when you're receiving unconditional love? Because in your mind, everything I receive has come with conditions. So you don't stop doing you know what I'm saying? You don't stop doing those conditions that you feel like you have to do to receive the love, to even see if the love is unconditional. Because in your mind, you already said, I have to, in order for me to receive this, I have to be given. It has to be a give and take. So that's
Yeah.
why I said you said there's no baby. Oh, do you think that you're worthy? I know I'm worthy of unconditional love, so I do believe that there's somebody who will come around here and they'll love me, and I don't have to do anything but be destiny. I don't have to do anything but wake up in the morning and brush. I don't even got to brush my teeth. If I roll up, I say good morning. She's gonna say, "Oh, baby, good morning," and I'm gonna brush my teeth, and it's gonna be that because love is truly unconditional, and I believe that is something possible. So because I know that I know that I am worthy of unconditional love.
Shit, I know it's real. I got me some unconditional love right now. So
I
it's
was like,
I think, yeah, I
I
hope I
do,
feel like you've experienced it too. Like,
no, for sure. I'm experiencing it right now. You feel me? Like I'm not. I'm just saying for a new person. You feel me? Like the person I'm with, we know each other 15 years, so it's different. You feel me? Like, but if I was to go to a new person, I don't feel like I would get unconditional love. Like I just feel like
that's not
for
true.
me, that's my truth. That's my truth though. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just was in a 5 year relationship. I broke up. I was single. I dated, and from what I experienced, it's pissing in the dating pool. Like
it is some piss in the dating pool, but
Ooh, it's
there
some
are
piss in that shit. It's some
yeah, it's
piss.
piss and
Mm.
shit in there. Okay,
Nigga, it is, nigga.
you
That's
know what I'm
what it
saying? Her
is.
flirting around in the
But that
dating
ain't
pool.
everybody, and that's why I say it ain't true. It ain't everybody. You know what I mean?
I
Like
do feel like I
it's
deserve
not.
unconditional love. I don't know if I can accept it though, because Key tell me all the time, like every time I try to love her, you act stupid. So, like, it's definitely me for sure, and I probably do need to go get some therapy. I'm not against therapy. I did therapy before. It was the best thing I ever did. You feel me? Like, for sure, for sure. So I'm not gonna dismiss that part of it. But at the end of the day, for me, because like I said, most women don't walk up to me and think that I want to be treated like a woman.
But
So
also, I feel like they're also because I had this situation. I feel like I was upset. I'm like, man, I keep dealing with the same type of women. I keep dealing with the same type of women, and I'm like, the answer is what you just said. You keep dealing with the same type of women. So if you want different type of women, a woman to give you a different type of energy, maybe like give your energy to a different type of woman types. You know what I'm
but I
saying?
felt like I done tried to I done dated all different. I'm not. I can't date outside my race. Like that's not my thing. But I feel like I've dated different type of. I done dated, teachers, doctors, regular women, professional women, 9 to 5ers. You feel me? Like I feel like
I'm not talking about occupation. I'm talking about personality. Like and this is just being real with yourself. If you think back to your exes and your past relationships, you can almost see like if it's a pattern, a negative pattern, you're like, this is something that keeps happening to me, right? I've had a situation where the same thing kept happening to me over and over and over again. And yes, I dated different type of women, but they all had this something that kept happening to me. They all had that same thing in common. And so until I stopped dating women that had that thing going on with them, I was gonna keep experiencing that same thing with the next woman. If you get what I'm saying?
yeah, nah. I definitely understand, and it might be something I need to work on, but at the end of the day, for me, I can only speak for me. Like when I just went through the whole dating situation, And I'm saying occupations because I feel like with every occupation and every pay grade, like you should get a different person, a different personality. You feel me? But I get what you saying. Like it might just be that one trait that exists in all of them that you feel me, that is just that toxic trait. But for me, I just look at it like, because for a long time, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I wouldn't date women that made more money than me because I needed to make more money than the person I was dating. I needed to feel in control. So when I realized that, I started dating women that made more money than me because I felt like, okay, maybe that's the toxic part of it. You feel me? Like that's why I'm saying the occupation part because I just feel like $100,000 woman should not act the same way as a $20,000 woman. You feel me? Like,
That's true. That's
and
true.
so that's why I'm naming occupations because in my mind, that's how I'm looking at it. Like if you a
They
super educated woman who got masters and doctorates should not be acting like a high school graduate. Like you should not have the same quality traits as a woman who only got whatever. You feel like she stopped and
but
never went to go
but
better
I
herself.
feel like this again. That's what we talk. Like occupation doesn't equal maturity. Like I've
It, it
met
it it doesn't. It doesn't to me neither.
I've met. I know some therapists that act like make $100,000 that act like they make $20,000. I know some motherfuckers who make $20,000 who act like they make $1 million a year. So it's mature. That's a maturity trait. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And you're right. In hindsight, a woman making $100,000 shouldn't be acting like a woman make $20,000. But if you wasn't given the tools to deal with your trauma, if you haven't acknowledged your demons, if you have not do the things that you need to do to change and become a better person, you're gonna be a $20,000 bitch until you, no matter how much money you make. You know what I'm saying?
Well, since we speaking on money, let's talk about what's y'all thoughts on the type of women y'all run into as far as like 50-50 in the relationship, or do they be expecting y'all as the masculine woman to pay for everything, do everything?
All right. I'm gonna let you take this one first. I'm gonna let you take this first. I've been talking like,
I ain't gonna lie. With me, that's never been a problem. 50-50. But being a Scorpio and being a provider, I always pretty much take that lead of wanting to, do everything and pay for everything and stuff like that. But I've been with women who, spoils the crap out of me. So I believe in 50-50 most definitely, but I believe in also taking the lead and doing more than my mate. But shit, my mate now do more than me, and it just kind of shocks me. I just be like, dang, what I do to deserve this? You know what I'm saying?
Why
What
do it
I
shock you?
Because it shocks me because I've always been the provider to do so much. So she does so much for me and like sometimes and more, you know what I mean? So it's just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? What I do to deserve more? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it shocks me in a sense because it's like because she's feminine women and I'm masculine presenting. So in a
can
sense,
y'all hear me? I can't hear y'all.
yeah,
We can
we
hear
can hear
you.
you.
I can't hear y'all.
Hold on.
Sh- uh,
Uh-oh, got it. She in
Can
there.
I'm
you
gonna
hear us
exit and
now?
She
come back in.
hears.
Hold on.
But it's okay. So what's throwing me off is it said you saying you are shocked, meaning does that mean that you're not used to having a woman that not? I understand that you want to do everything,
Yeah, I'm
but
not used to having them. Man, like my ex, she bought me a lot of stuff, but like the woman I got now, it's more it's more like compassion, emotion, and everything with she doing stuff, instead of just being material stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of more thought into stuff instead of just here's a gift, here's a gift, here's a gift. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it shocks me because I'm not used to it.
I'm gonna say for me, and I don't know where we at. I let Hope know my son's mother's on the it was gonna be coming, so she about to be coming pulling up. So I'm about to have to half off of here. But just give my little 2 cents real quick. Uh, in my experience, I've dated a lot of women who don't make as much money as me, and this is something I'm getting out of now. I can't do that no more. But I've dated a lot of women who don't make as much money as me, and so they do try with what they have to do what they can. But what I found is that because I'm usually the breadwinner, it becomes taxing when you don't get reciprocated what you give. You know what I'm saying? I take care of a lot of the stuff. I pay majority of the bills and stuff like that up until recently where I kind of put my foot down on stuff like that. And it becomes taxing. At first it feels good. It's like, yeah, I want to be the provider. But then for me, I grew up in poverty and always having to get things and get it and not really feeling like I have people to fall back on. And so when you get in a relationship, when you the sole breadwinner, it kind of it's taxing when you are the person doing everything and your partner is not somebody you can fall back on. It almost feels like I can't never get sick. I can't never take a day off. I can't never be a human being because I gotta make sure everything good. And then it's like not to disrespect my partner, you don't never want to make your partner feel less than, so you kind of just swallow it and do it because you know they trying, you know they trying to put it in, but you know I will say though that, when I do express hey, I need 50-50, I recently have been coming into people who they put their hustle in, they try to show up as much as they can. But it is what it is. I will say like I did a lot of things that put me in a different space early in life. So I'm in a different space than a lot of my peers or the people that I will be dating. And so that also put, kind of shakes things up because my dating pool, I pretty much have to date older than me because I've done so much in my life to get to where I am so early on that the women that I would date or the women that I look into, they not gonna be where I'm at.
No, I definitely understand that. I've always dated women older than me. Just not necessarily women who always made more money than me. Like I said, that was an intimidation thing for me. Like, you're not about to control me because you make more money than me. But at the same time, I'm with you. Like, it is very taxing to be with somebody and you can't fall back on them. And I ain't saying like fall back in the sense of I need you to pay the whole big rent or whatever the case may be. But just even like if I do pay all the bills, you feel me, like you take the initiative to send me money to get my hair cut or you feel me, like whatever the case may be. Just like I just don't, I'm trying to word this so I don't sound like an asshole.
Nah,
um
speak up to what you told us. Don't hold back.
I don't want to sound like I'm bashing women, you feel me? But I don't think that women understand the toll that takes on. And then what pisses me off the most is when I hear stuff like, because like I this year I done found myself advocating more for men because I understand what they're going through. But people act like I don't understand what they're going through because I'm still a girl. And the response always be, why are you taking up for men when you are a girl? And it's like, I played a man in a relationship, so I literally am going through what men go through. So that's why I'm advocating on their back. Like I was just telling my best friend, like I totally understand why niggas just rather pay for pussy and just keep it moving. Like it's just that much easier. You feel me? Like I don't think women understand the amount of pressure
Mm-hmm.
that come with, like, even with this whole I want to be a wife, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like I just was telling somebody like, okay, you want to be a wife, but if he bring you a $200 ring, it's gonna be a problem. If he can't give you the big wedding that you want, it's gonna be a problem. And it might not even necessarily be a problem with you. Your family gonna be whispering in your ear, telling you he ain't no good for you because he couldn't give you $100,000 wedding and a $10,000 ring. You get what I'm saying? And for
Mm-hmm.
you, that's just, oh, he don't want to get married. He just want to play around. He just want to do this. He just want to do that. But did you ever think like, I'm literally taking care of the household. I'm taking care of this. I'm taking care of that. I can't save because I'm taking care of everything. And I have
Mm-hmm.
literally nobody to fall back on. Like you said, that's though. I can't take off a day of work. I can't get sick. I can't do nothing because I literally don't have the help to be able to do that. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
don't think that that's considered enough when it comes to men or masculine presenting women. You feel me? But it really pisses me off when people come back when I do advocate for men, and then people come back and be like, "But you're a girl." Like I don't fucking play the man in my relationship. You get what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I think that again, I don't want to be in that. I want to say what I want to say, of course, but I just don't. Again, I don't never want women to think I'm bashing them, or I don't want people to think that I'm bashing my girl or any of that. You feel me? Because that's not the case, and I just want to make a
Yeah,
public
I gotta hop off. I gotta go.
do your thing. I
All
just want to
right.
make a public service announcement that whatever we talk about on this don't mean we talking about our actual personal
Right,
relationships that
right.
we right. We can literally be talking about shit that happened years ago. It might not even happen to us. It might have happened to somebody else. So I just want to make that public service announcement because the internet like to run with their own narratives and turn stuff into something that is not. I just like I said all year I've been advocating for men and just I know you see it on the internet. People, I literally just was arguing with my best friend and got on Facebook, and the first comment on something was like, "Oh, um, he must be one of them 50-50 niggas. We don't deal with them," or something to that effect. Like, why you don't? What's wrong with
Right,
going 50-50? In this
right.
world today, how do you expect the man to take care of everything when everything is so high?
And you're right.
Also, how do you expect the man to take care of everything when you as a woman can't take care of everything by yourself?
Mhm. You're
That's
right.
crazy to me.
You're right. And I think that's another reason why I just, you know what I'm saying, respect my woman too, because like she's not like one of the women who expects me to do that. She doesn't expect, she don't want that. You know what I mean? She
Is
don't
this the
want
first
me.
time that you felt like this though? Like,
Like, yes, it's the first time that I felt like this.
so do you feel
Like
like in the past you felt like because you said
I
earlier like
had to
I
do
want to
it.
take care of my girl, I want, but do you feel like there was pressure to do it? Like, yes,
Yes.
we want to do it, but at the end of the day, let's keep it real.
Yes. And I felt
That
like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was a lot of pressure on me to do it. You know what I'm saying? On top of the type of person I am, you know what I mean? And so like, so now, the girl I'm with now, she makes more than me. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it make me feel away, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, she don't care. You know what I'm saying? She don't care about all what you can do for me and this. She don't care about that. And it's just like, damn, it feels good. It feels good. But inside it's like, but damn, I want to do more. I want to do more. I want to do more. You know what I mean? But she's like, nah, I don't fall back. I don't really need all that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling.
Nah, for sure. It amount of pressure that like you I think Desto said it earlier is like do we are can we accept being loved unconditionally is a weird feeling at first. So you kind of got to get used to it. You kind of got to navigate through the
Mhm.
emotional part of cuz like you said you're so used to taking care of everything that but honestly we've convinced ourselves like we supposed to take care of everything or we love doing it when in reality yes, we do love taking care of our person, but it is taxing, it is draining, it's frustrating, it's a whole bunch of things that we just don't talk about or we just lay it by the wayside because what other option do we have until we run
Mhm.
into that option where you actually get a teammate and it it's working for you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, okay, I do want to do more, but do I need to do more? Probably not, because
Right.
I have a person who can meet me where I'm at. You feel me? Like, and we good. You feel me? Like now it's not the pressure of I gotta pay the bills. Now it's the okay, you know what? The bills is paid. Let me book a trip. You feel me? Okay, she took care of this. I'm gonna take care of this for her. You feel me? Like it's
Mhm.
a whole different feeling of euphoria that you go through and that you have to navigate through once you do get that person. But
Mhm.
leading up to that, I think that we convince ourselves that, oh, I want to take care of everything. Oh, I want to do
Mhm.
100% of everything.
Right.
But really, it's really taxing. And you really don't. But you just got to tell yourself this because that's what society said it's
Right.
supposed to be. You feel me? And so I'm glad that you able to speak up and say, that shit feel good.
I
Like
do. I do.
and you're not ashamed of it, you feel me? Because most people, most men, most masculine presenting women would be ashamed to say they going 50-50 in their relationship because it's so frowned upon. When really that's it should and I'm not even gonna say it should be 50-50. It should be whoever got it. You feel me? Just
Right. Right.
period. Like
Right. Right.
you might pay the whole rent, you might get yours, you know what I'm saying? You might pay all the bills, you might, whatever the case may be. I might pay the car notes, I might buy all the groceries in the house. Like it should never be the rent 1,200, you got six, I got six. You know what I'm saying? Type
Yeah.
thing. It should just
I
literally
mean,
be
if that's the way I set up, then that's the way I set up. You know what I mean?
no,
Because
for sure, for sure.
at the end of the day, they gonna spend that extra on you anyway. And you just holding your part of the bargain. You just holding. Can't nobody stay for free. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so at the if they unconditional, like you said, they gonna spend that extra on you anyway. You know what I mean?
I'm reading
Shit.
these comments. These people are hilarious. Uh, I just want to say, Tree, shut the hell up. Uh,
Nigga, I can't even look. I can't even get my nails done. I'm not even allowed to get my own nails and toes done.
how do that make you feel?
Man, maybe I ain't gonna lie. I had to literally on my birthday. I had to hide and sneak and go get my nails done. Then when she found out I got my nails done, she like, "Why you ain't tell me? That's my job." So I was like, "Okay, Zaddy." Like, dang. I was like, "Okay,
Okay, Daddy is
Zaddy."
crazy.
Like, damn. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you dating a feminine woman, right?
Yes, like she's a feminine woman. Like my hair, I've been going for work. You know what I'm saying for 6, 7 weeks. I come back and need my hair done. Well, let me know when you want to get it done. But I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, like just
She said I had to scratch my head on that one.
you know what I'm saying, like it's just shit like that. I'm just like I'm not just used to, just nothing. Like I'm not allowed to get my own nails done.
But
it's,
the way
it's
you smiling tells me that you really
It's a
love it.
good feeling.
I
It's a
really
good
love it here.
feeling.
That's what it's
Yeah,
giving.
I,
Like,
I
you
love
feel
it.
me?
It's a great feeling. Don't get me wrong. It's a great feeling. You know what I mean? But I'm not used to it.
Nah, just imagine you've been around a lot of studs in your lifetime. You feel me? You've been around. Just imagine how they feeling in their situation, because a lot of people don't have that. Like, and
Right,
you know firsthand, because you've
right,
been there for years and years and
right,
years and years.
right.
It it's taxing. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
Because
know.
again, I don't ever want women to think that we bashing them or nothing like that. We just speaking our truth. You feel me? Like,
It's
because I
just
feel like
true.
it's hard for them to hear our truth. It's hard for them to hear, you know, what it is. You feel me? Like, that's why I started the conversation off with the way I started the conversation off. As far as, because for me, like I said, I don't have a lot of feminine outer ways that people can see unless they really know me. Like, even on my other podcast with my cousin, one of our first episodes we talked about is people really knowing Hope, because a lot of people don't know me. People think I'm just this serious business owner that's just about about the money, about business. They don't think I joke around, play around, like none of that. When really I'm the biggest goofball that you know. If you ask any of my friends, we the bad kids in the back of the class cracking the jokes, acting ignorant. You feel me? Like I I but most people don't know that about me. You feel me? They don't get to see that side of me. So when I do try to show that side, it's weird for people. They don't know how to accept it. They don't, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's nice to be able to sit down and have a conversation and tell people like it's okay to accept your person the way they is. You feel me? It's okay to do for your person. It's okay if you have a masculine presenting woman to treat her like a woman. Because I
Right.
think that's a big thing right now where they not understanding. Like, we still women, we still got women emotions, we still deal
Mm-hmm.
with women things. Like, it's still weird after 33 years, and I've been out for at least 25 of them years. If I mention a freaking period, do you know how freaked out my brothers get? Like, they be so freaked out. I be like, yeah, it's that time of the month. I'm not in the mood. And they be totally freaked out. Like, I just told them, like, I said some explicit shit. And all I said was, it's that time of the month.
Nigga,
I'm not
I'm
in the
being a woman
mood.
right now, nigga.
I'm a girl. Like, don't play with me because I'm emotional. And they be
Yeah.
totally freaked out. Like, they don't be trying to hear none of that. And I'm like, I'm still a girl, bro. Like, I can't help that part. Like, that's never going to change. Like, you should get used to it. Like, anyways, this was a great conversation. I love this conversation.
Facts,
This
facts.
was the first episode, y'all, man. Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. Let's close up out of here. Let's get up out of here. It's getting late.
Who thought you talking to the people?
And I'm talking to
Oh, me.
you.
Oh shit. Nigga, my thoughts, my bad. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and like you said, I don't hold back. I love speak my mind. I love having a safe space to speak my mind, unapologetically every time. You know what I'm saying? But I really did enjoy it, and I appreciate you for inviting me.
Nah, it was important for me to get different voices on here. Like I said, from early on, you know, I just admired the way you moved, the way you was unapologetically you. And so when I first came up with this concept, I was like, I gotta get her to do, even if she's not gonna be a regular, like I gotta get her to some episodes because I need people to understand, like, it's a different shit. Like, and a lot of it I think is before it was okay to be gay, people thought as studs as dykes. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They was just hard women, they hard all the time, they grabbing their crotch, they, you feel me? Like that's not what it is today in 2025. You feel me?
Right,
Like
right.
we domesticated, we cleaning up, we cooking, we doing all of that. You feel me? Like, so I love the fact that I was able to get you and Desto on here because even just watching Desto over the last couple years that I known her and how she moved, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really know that she was sassy like that for real because yeah, she got some sassy ways, but just even getting to understand her on a different level, you feel me? Like, we know each
Hmm.
other in the work capacity. So yeah, I done
Hmm.
seen her in tight pants before and all of that stuff, but she don't talk to me with her hands and do all of that. You feel me?
Right,
Like,
right, right, right.
so just to even hear her say that and just it kind of opened up my mind to realize, like, nah, it's really okay to be you. It's okay to speak your
Hmm.
truth and say what you want and expect out of women. And that's something I really struggle with. So these conversations really be for me and just a better understanding, you feel me? And at the end of the day, the one thing that I want to encourage and something I'm glad that you and her touched on is it's okay to go get therapy, y'all. It's okay to work through whatever trauma you got going on. And sometimes you got to look at yourself and be like, you the problem. It's you. I'm the toxic one. I got stuff that I need to work through. I've been through some stuff that is still, you know, haunting me and making me move a certain type of way. So just being able to talk to y'all and hear y'all say, like, no, perfectly okay with being a girl. I'm perfectly okay with telling a girl, like, this is what I want.
Hmm.
And being able to be like, all right, you not the one for me then, since that ain't what type of time you want. You
It,
feel me?
it is
Like,
what it
because
is.
that is something that I struggle with, you know, before now. So this conversation for me was excellent. I'm actually looking forward to next week, and hopefully we can have you back. We got some
For
other
sure.
some other things that I want to really touch on, and then just go in depth with, you know what I'm saying, as far as family dynamics, dating women with kids, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
I,
Yeah,
Does that mean you're never dating
we
a woman with kids ever again? Because
we
that's
all
what it
yeah, we
sounded like to
always
me.
all of us is somebody's baby mama. So I'm telling you, we all of us is somebody's baby mamas, bro. I tell you.
Hey, I had a BM for 10 years, and
Yes.
boy, listen, that's another story for another day, okay? I ain't gonna lie
I
to you,
got you. I
boy.
got you.
I
Oh
got
my mama.
scars, but I got scars too,
I
for
got you.
sure. But
Yep, that's
we
something
got
we
some
need to
good.
most definitely cover.
Oh, but say less, cause that's gonna be on next week's topic board. Then
But
forget it.
but
I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's gonna be on there. And then I love that I'm be able to get your opinion because you got a son, right?
yeah, I got son.
So you got it from both ways. You feel me? You got both point of views. You got both
Yeah,
concepts, the whole nine. So I,
yeah.
I'm excited to see where these conversations go. But most importantly, for the, the baby studs that's coming up, that's trying to figure out what they want out of life, what's going on. I hope that these conversations help y'all to understand early on that it is
Facts.
okay to be unapologetically you. It is okay to be a girl. It is okay to make people respect you as a girl, and you don't
Hmm.
have to be the hardest nigga in the crew. You feel me? Like,
Right,
you can just be you, and that's okay. Nobody should be judging you for that. So
right.
we gonna end the conversation with that. We'll see y'all next week, man. This been fun. I can't wait. I forgot to go live on Instagram to this week, but next week we live on Instagram with it. We going crazy for sure.
For sure.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. We checking out Cel'Sha Digital TV. Go like, subscribe, comment, YouTube and TikTok, man. We dropping the shorts this week. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what you want to listen to next week. We about this thing.
Ay.